Hello parents, let's talk about social skills. Many of our students are going to school, they're coming home, and they're grabbing something to eat, some snacks, pizza, whatever, and sitting in front of the computer and playing WoW, or playing Xbox, which most of that is violent games. And most of the girls are there on the phone just texting. But we're losing social skills. Now there's getting to be a lot of talk about the harm of all this texting and all this computer, part of technology. We've entered the technology age. But what is happening to our students? Are they coming home and doing chores? Can you get them to do chores? Or is it interfering in their social life? Social skills are very, very important. Children need to learn to deal with conflicts in child play so that they can grow up and be able to handle conflicts in an adult relationship. We need, as parents, to look beyond our own needs of at least they're quiet when they're doing this and they're not out getting in trouble. We need to look beyond this and look at what the future will hold for them. What does the future hold? Will they be workers? Will they have the social skills to have a relationship, to carry on a relationship with a girl that will be lasting and have families? And let's get back to marriages. Will they, if we allow them to just sit in front of these computers and play games? No. Social skills is an area that we all need to start paying attention to if we want our children to grow up healthy mentally. Just like all the students are now going to be homeschooled. And the states are all allowing this homeschool, charter schools, whatever. And the parents are going to homeschool them. First, if parents are going to homeschool, you only have one member of the family working. Just one. If you live in rural areas, you'll need a second vehicle. You'll need the insurance on that vehicle. You'll need gas. If you're going to involve them in any kind of community sport so that they can gain some social skills. But even that is limited to just the environment of the game. Yes, kids that are being homeschooled will achieve higher scores. They're better educated. But look beyond that. Most of the educational programs you're buying through the computer. So the kids are learning computer, not how to interact one-on-one with their own peers, which is what students need. A lot of parents are pulling them out of school because they feel their child is being bullied at school. Well, if you feel that, please volunteer at your local school. Oh, for those of you who are working, if you have an hour lunch break, volunteer in the playground once a week on a regular basis in that playground. I'm sure the school will welcome the help. It'll allow another teacher to go have a meal or do some correcting of homework. They would love the help. And then your child won't be bullying. Most students who bully are just looking for adult attention because they're not receiving it at home. I've written my book, The Torment of the Modest Secluded Farm Life. And this book tells you about all the beautiful, healthy living out in the country, going to a parochial school, in that sheltered religious environment. Believe me, the nuns could teach you really good. But the social skills in grades 1 to 8 had no more than 100 students. but it was a controlled environment. This book will tell you about the good living, about the teenage years of going out and working, but it also tells you what it's like to grow up in that sheltered environment and at the age of 19 to leave home because you got married and have to enter the world as it is today. And for me, this was years ago. I'm 56 now. Can you imagine the children that are being sheltered by being homeschooled? Or those that just go to school, come home, sit on the computer, and parents are allowing this? What life for them at 18 is going to be when they're kicked out of the house, have to go to work. Work! Oh my God, I never even done house chores. Or do the parents hold on to them till they're 35 and then they get mad of how cruel you were to put them out? You need to take charge of what you're doing as parents. Social skills are very, very important. We do not want our children to grow up and have to face an adult life of mental therapy because we didn't allow them to play with other kids, as wrong as some of them are. They need to develop the social skills, the interaction. How do you feel? What do you think about this? What are solutions? They do this in child's play. How can they do that if they're being homeschooled? With over 3 million children being homeschooled, raising at 5 to 12% every year. Where's the social skill going to come from? Stop thinking of your own needs to protect and shelter. Are you going to be there their whole adult life to protect them if they can't get along with their spouse, with a boyfriend? What are you really doing to them? Will they end up pregnant? Have to raise the child alone because dad's too busy with Xbox? Think about what you're doing. This book was put into screenplay format, Broken Souls, to bring out that issue of social skills, to bring it to the audience's attention, that with all this computer age, with all this homeschooling, we need to pay attention to this. As parents, we must, for the future of our kids, because we're going to need them. We need them to be whole physically and mentally. And we don't want them to fall victim to society because we sheltered them too much. Stop and think beyond your needs. Love them enough to allow them to go out there and do the social skills of going to school with everybody else so they can learn how to handle this. My book was put into screenplay format, Broken Souls, for a reason. And it's to make a difference, to help parents to see what the future holds for their students, for their children. You can purchase my book on my personal site, lifeultimatetest.com. Just click the book and it will take you straight to ordering. And producers, please be in touch if you want to make a difference and address the issue of social skills. Thank you very much. I'm Doris Ambolia from lifeultimatetest.com.